Afternoon, KnightStriders. How are you all? Mick Garvey here. I'm on a secret weekend away with the family. I was promised one last year and unfortunately it got cancelled due to the COVID crisis. So today I'm off in the car with all the other striders and we're on our way to a location which I now know is in Wales. And we've had a stop off here. We've stopped off in a place called Ross-on-Sea, which if I pan around you'll see behind me now, that apparently is the Little Orme, and over that way, for those of you familiar with Llandudno and the Great Orme. And we've stopped off at this lovely cliff top, and down below is a little cove where the seals are coming in, and hopefully we might see some seals and some seal pups. What there isn't here is there's no bar for a €1 pint. So that's a little disappointing for my weekend away, but hey ho, you never know, it might happen later in the week. So I'm gonna spin around in a minute, show you the view, show you where the seals are supposed to be. As you can see, there's a walk up to the very top of the Little Orme up there. And as I approach the cliff edge, you'll just see exactly where we're meant to be seeing seals. No guarantee. Lovely little cove. You're not allowed to walk down to it, by the way, because they only leave the seals in complete peace. I'm trying to show you one, but I just can't. I can see one, but I don't think it'll come on the camera. So ladies and gents, this is where we've stopped off for a bite to eat. We bought some pasties and cakes and things for a little picnic, and as you can see, it's a glorious day here in Wales. I'm just panning around here. You can see the wind farm. This is all off the coast of Llandudno, Ross-on-Sea. Panning around there, the whole of the North Wales coast rather, stretching back down to Llyn. And in the far distance, that would be the Wirral. I'm just panning around to show you just how lovely a spot this is. And obviously, compared to Tenerife, how green it is. If you can just come up there, you'll see there's my daughter, my middle daughter. She's gone up to the top of that little mountain, hillock, whatever you want to call it. Now, you wouldn't get me up there unless there was a €1 pint. But unfortunately, they don't have that in Wales at the moment. In fact, I've now been told on this weekend that we can't even have a drink outdoors in Wales. So, happy days. Luckily, the booth is full of Coors Light and Alhambra and a sneaky bottle of Remy, of course. I'm just walking this way, folks. To say this, I believe, is the Little Orme. So, over that headland will be the Great Orme. And if you think I'm climbing up there, there is absolutely no chance. And now I'm just walking down here. You can see how busy it is. Lots of people out, lots of dogs, all well behaved I might add, all enjoying the fresh air, sunshine. It's actually very warm today, which makes a lovely change in Britain. And as I come down here, I don't want to go too close to the edge because the certain members of the family would like to push me off it, if you know what I'm saying. Here we are, we come down to this part, and there below, that's the beach, where if you look very carefully out at sea there's a seal just bobbing his head along, and you saw the footage earlier as well. I can't imagine how good the view would be way up there, but it's quite a scramble. So a little bit different to Tenerife, far more green, far more chilly, and you don't get seals in Tenerife, do you? So there you go. Afternoon KnightStriders. Mick Garvey reporting in on his weekend away with the family, somewhere in North Wales you're thinking, but I can tell you exactly where. Over my shoulder here, Snowdon. Can you see it? It's the peak to the left of the other peak, the one with snow on. Behind me here, this is called the Lonely Tree, and it's in front of Llyn Padarn, in Welsh Llyn Padarn, and this makes a smashing picture with the lake in the background. As you can see, activities include supping. Now, I didn't think supping was standing on a board on water, but apparently that's what it's called. Everyone's having a good time. It's gone a bit chilly, as you can see. I'm still not sure where I'm ending up. I'm just hoping it's not a tent. And I'll report back to you when I arrive where we're going. In the meantime, enjoy the view, and I'll see you soon.
So, it's just gone 2 AM. We have set off up the miners path up Mount Snowdon in hopes of seeing sunrise from the summit. So it's been a long, hard walk. We're very nearly at the top. That's your summit of Snowdon up there. And look at that view. Sunrise isn't until another 45 minutes. So, better get up to that cairn before the sun gets up. Almost there, guys. And as it gets lighter, you can appreciate more of the view. Right, let's stride on to the top of Snowdon. Does it get much better than this? Honestly, this is the path that we came up. So we came up Miners Track, which joins up onto Pig Track. So I think the upper one is Pig, the lower one running down by that lake is Miners. So we came all the way around those lakes and up. And then we went to the very top. It's quite busy this morning considering it's 6:10 in the morning. The sun is still yet to rise. There she is. The sun has risen on what looks to be a beautiful day in North Wales. So Andrew might be into his videos, but Sister Strider is very big into photography. Videos aren't my thing, but photography is my game, and I am in photographer's heaven right now. And I bet Andrew wish he had his drone. Some people up here flying drones. I'd love Andrew to have his drone and be here with us now, but hey ho. I bet he wishes he was in amongst that snow as well. So, if you manage to pull yourself away from this view of the two beautiful lakes down there, it's the ridge of Crib Goch over there, and Snowdon Summit. Over this side, you can see more of the North Wales coast. I'll just get down here without tripping. So you can see the sea. Out towards this way, it's a bit hazy still, but you can see the Isle of Anglesey. What a beautiful, beautiful morning on Snowdon Summit. You can't beat Snowdonia National Park in my opinion. I mean, Tady National Park, maybe they're level with each other. But wow, I don't know how I'm ever gonna go back down and tear myself away from this view. It's just stunning, breathtaking. If you ever get a chance to climb Snowdon for sunrise on a clear day, just do it. Right, got to go back to the car, so I guess we're heading back towards that zigzaggy path down there and stride on back to the car. I've actually stopped here because I've got a bit of a funny story to tell. It's all this white rock, it's called quartz, and on the way up, me and the two sister striders were reminiscing about growing up, spending our school holidays and weekends in Wales having adventures, and Andrew was obsessed with picking up the white quartz because he thought it was he thought it was proper crystals. Bless him. So there's Snowdon Summit. We've come down that jaggly path. We are now back down by those lakes that you can see from the top. I think look, one is called Llyn Idwal, I want to say. Excuse my Welsh, shocking. But yeah, I'm thinking I don't have to remove my car from the Penny Pass car park until 9:45. So I'm thinking I might set up my tripod, try and get some of these reflections. It's just stunning, and there's not a soul on the miners track back down. Like, I have got this place all to myself.
Morning, KnightStriders. How's your day? Well, as you know from yesterday, I'm on a mystery tour, a mystery weekend away with the family, and we got to our destination early evening yesterday, and here it is right behind me. Yes, we're in a nice country and leisure club called Brynteg, and the nearest town is Carnarvon apparently. Now, don't be mistaken, behind me it's not a meth lab on stilts. It is a 3-bedroom luxury holiday home. Now, don't get me wrong, we're not talking 3 big bedrooms here. In fact, our cats went to the cattery before we left, and their cage is bigger than our bedroom. And later today, we hope to get it tidy enough to show you what it's like inside. It's nice, it's basic, it's very nice. I'm not complaining at all, and the weather's glorious. We're going to have a nice day today. The only problem is my family went up Mount Snowdon in the early hours of the morning. They set off at 2 AM, believe it or not, to see the sunrise over Snowdon. And I believe my daughter's got some cracking footage of the trip up there. of the views and everything else. They literally got back an hour ago, so they've had breakfast. They are absolutely shattered. So unfortunately, Mum Strider and I, we're now waiting to see if they're going to go to bed for an hour or two before we can go out and enjoy this lovely Welsh weather. But we'll see, we'll see. I had the thought that while they're sleeping their mountain midnight walk up Snowdon, they're sleeping that off for a couple of hours. I'd briefly show you the leisure park that we're staying in. Brynteg is its name, and you can see I've come to the top of the park now, and I'm going to walk back down to where we're staying. You can see all the various types of holiday home, some with beautiful balconies, which unfortunately my kids never treated me to, so there was no balcony on ours. But as you can see up this end, some rather nice coloured in the oak colour, and then you have them in this colour too. As you can see, nice balcony on that one. I assume there's various models that you can buy or rent, and you can basically, I would imagine, you can order what spec you want, whether you want balcony or not. You can really go right up top notch if you want to. So as you can see, we're walking down here now. If I pan across, you can see just how big it is. It's huge, huge. And it's unfortunate because there's lots of facilities here. Restaurant, bar, sailing, spa, you name it. But because of the flipping virus, all that is shut till next week. So we've come basically on a week too soon. So, I mean, even the pubs in Wales aren't serving drinks outdoors. Although I do admit, we did find one little one last night that was serving a couple of bottles of lager while he sat outside. Snowdon Lager it was called. So there you have it. Look at that, guys. Really nice, lovely weather. Of course, in England, the weather makes all the difference. I just wish we could make more use of the facilities. But unfortunately, they're closed. So we're yet to decide what we're doing today, because as I say, my family are wrapped up in bed now. Lydia and I are up, and they've promised me they only want a couple of hours kip, and then going to get on the caffeine and we're going to go for a run somewhere, possibly over to Anglesey. So watch this space, watch this space. You see there's another road up there with more leisure homes. As you can see, each one comes with its own parking spec, which was a bit of a problem for us because we had 3 cars. So the management had a little moan about that, but because it's not busy, it wasn't too much of a problem. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Just a little brief show around where we're staying, and it's not what I expected. I thought we were going to an Airbnb somewhere up in the, you know, the Welsh hills, but hey ho, this is it, and I'm very happy. I'll speak to you later. Bye for now. Just telling you what we're up to this evening, and we're at Newborough Beach, which is on the island of Anglesey, and we've come with the family, and we're having as you can see, we're about to have a barbecue, a few drinks, not too many because some are driving, and then we're going to take a walk over there to the beach, and we're going to try tonight to compete with one of Andrew's sunsets. Now, can't promise anything. This is Wales, not Tenerife, but we've got the sun going down, clear skies, and we'll see what happens. But that'll be after I've had a few beers and a couple of burgers. So I'll check in with you when we've got the sunset. See you in a bit. Hi guys, we've had our barbecue and we've come down to Newborough Beach, which with the tide is now well and truly out, and we've got some glorious views of the Welsh, of Snowdonia National Park, the Welsh mountains. I'm going to flick the camera around in a sec just to show you the views, because they are absolutely stunning here. I say it's a beautiful evening. As you can see behind me, I don't want to put the sun on, there you go. Beach is pretty empty, a few people like us walking their dogs, things like that, but it's just fab. So I'm going to turn it off and turn it round, and I'll pan round Snowdonia, and then I'll pan round the other way where my daughter's gone off. I'll show you the lighthouse over there, and she's gone off to try and get a good sunset. We're not sure. It's a beautiful evening, but you never know how the sun's going to set, whether it can be as good as the ones Andrew gets over in Tenerife. We shall wait and see. But yeah, I'll switch off, turn round, and I'll show you our stunning panoramic view. How's that? So here we are, guys. From over that way is where we came onto the beach from the barbecue and the car parking area. Pine forests behind, where it's another one of those areas where there's red squirrels, sand dunes coming round, and then if you just look in the distance there, I'll try and home in, because there's Snowdon itself right in the distance. And it's weird to think that we're only over there, but we've had to come round the Menai Bridge and so on to get to this place. This was about a 40-minute drive. Coming round, more of the Welsh mountains there. As you can see, tide's out, dogs are walking, and if you can see over there in the distance, there's a lighthouse. Apparently when the tide's out you can walk to the lighthouse. It's a bit of a hike, but as you know, my daughter's a bit of an adventurist, so she's took her camera hoping to catch a sunset over there, which if it's anything like Andrew's, we'll post up to show you. So hope you've enjoyed that. We've had a lovely day. We're heading back soon, play a bit of family games, Monopoly and so on.
So Mum Strider and Sister Strider have walked along Newborough Beach to get to Ynys Llanddwyn to watch the sunset, and it has been very peaceful and very stunning. It might not be as warm as Las Vistas or Del Duque, but I think it's just as pleasant. People have got fires lit, campfires on the beach. A lovely evening.
Morning campers, Mick Garvey here checking in with you. It's a Sunday morning here in North Wales. Bit cloudy today, afraid we've lost the sun, but dry. Not too cold. We're off on a trip out to a lake, which I can't remember the name of now. Mum Strider might know. But when we get there, I will remember the name, and we're going to have a bit of a hike around the lake, take some pictures, take some fresh air in, and then maybe I'm promised a trip to the seaside for fish and chips. Now, which seaside, I don't know, but you'll find out later. We're a bit jaded. We're trying to sleep in what amounts to a cupboard. Mum Strider and I, a bit claustrophobic, but thankfully there's a window or two. But all in all, we're getting on fine. So I'll see you later today, see where we're going, keep you informed. Stride on. We've come on a little trip out this afternoon. We were supposed to be going walking around the lake. I think that's coming later, but I just thought I'd show you where we've arrived at, and in the comments down below, little quiz, where am I? I'll just pan around there, trying to keep out too many clues. You tell me, where have the family brought me? Supposedly for fish and chips, but we'll have to wait and see about that. So comments down below, see if you can get where we've come to from our little Welsh adventure village.
Evening, so I'm here with Mick Garvey and Eileen / Mum Strider. The rest of the fam are here too. We are in the Ogwen Valley, about to walk up to Llyn Idwal. This peak, that's Tryfan. Then you've got Glydderfawr, Glydderfach, and behind here you've got Igarn, and this way you've got Llyn. We're not tackling any of the peaks today. Don't think Mick Garvey would be very happy about that. We're just going to walk around the lake. So, this mountain is called Igarn. Now it's a bit hazy. I might try and get a better shot of it later, but I think that's going to be Mick Garvey's favourite because it's known for being shaped like an armchair. I don't know if you can see it. So, you've got your arms on the left and right, and then sort of the back of the chair, and then there's a dip in the middle where you would sit. So yeah. So we've made it up to Llyn Idwal. It's beautiful, or as Andrew would say, really nice. Just gonna walk around it. We've left Mick Garvey on the beach. He has bowed out of this adventure, so we'll catch up with him when we get on the other side. Nearly at the end of the walk. We've got some amazing views back towards Glydderfawr, Glydderfach, Tryfan and Llyn. There's Mum Strider.
Okay guys, we've arrived at the lake. There it is in its full glory. I've come to this little beachy area because basically it's very treacherous underfoot. You have to stand on slates, stones, watching every step. So if you look in the distance there, my finger, if you can just see the orange tinge of Mum Strider and all the other striders doing exactly what Andrew wants us to do, striding on. But just look at this. Just look at this. Wow. As I say, I'd more than happily have tried to walk right around the lake. They're gonna go basically anti-clockwise and meet me down here on this beach area here. We've got some guys over here who are actually contemplating swimming in there. I can't imagine how cold it is. We'll see if that happens or not. But I don't know if I ever mentioned, but back in 2015 I had what's called a lumbar laminectomy, a release of a nerve in my back, and then in 2017 I had a hip replacement. So I have to say I am a bit cautious going on, not so much long walks, but if they're not good underfoot, it takes its toll. So that's my excuse. That's my excuse. Seems to work with the family anyway. So there you go. So I hope you've enjoyed this little excursion. Of course, the town we were in, if everyone got it, was Porthmadog. That was about a 40-minute drive to here. And my daughter, who's as I say, the adventurer, she wanted to take us around this lake. I'm happy to sit here now on the grass and just take it all in because it is breathtaking. I can't imagine what it would be like here in the winter though. Boy, oh boy, it would be chilly. But there you go. Well guys, what's that expression? All good things come to an end. And we've just got back from our lovely day out. We did the Porthmadog fish and chips. The family walked round the lake. I let them do what they needed to do and I took in the views. And now the three men of the party have come for a last drink to before we set off tomorrow morning. We've got to check out at 10, which is a little bit of a shame, but we've had a lovely time. I'm just going to show you now. We've come down to here. This is what they call the boathouse. Unfortunately, everywhere's closed. the lockdown. It's just like ghost town. Such a shame that we came on a weekend where the facilities of this lovely park were not available to us. I say we've had a lovely weekend. We've done, as you can see from the vlog, we've done lots of lovely things, but unfortunately it wasn't quite open for drinks and food and everything. And I'll just show you now here. We've got two gorgeous black swans. Can you see the lake? This is for boating. And then you see in the background there, Dean and Scott enjoying a little beer or two. So it's just going a little bit chilly at the moment, a little bit chilly, but we've been so lucky with the weather. We can't complain. We can't complain. But as I say, just look at this, guys. Look at this. Dean enjoying, Scott enjoying. Cans are out. Hope they brought me one. It's just here. So here's to a fabulous weekend. Hope you've enjoyed the vlog. The vlogs. Hope Andrew's put them together in an order. And I'll see you on my next adventure. God knows where the family will take me next time. Cheers, everybody. Stay safe. Stay well. I'll see you soon.
Chin chin.
Chin chin. Bye for now. Stride on, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe. Write in the comments if you've enjoyed it, please. And ring the bell for notifications. Bye for now.